Hi everyone, welcome to my channel again. So in a previous video of this Sumo Advanced Basics tutorial series, we looked at how we can use command prompt and we can use the inbuilt Python scripts that have been kind of come with Sumo, how we can utilize them and how we can create trips in a kind of a real world kind of complicated network. Uh, but one thing I think better to show here is that also now there we used randomTrips.py Python script, but I haven't kind of showed you actually from where it's coming from, right? So you can go to your Sumo installation files and have kind of view them. So if you go to your C program files and under Eclipse, Sumo, and under tools, you will see a lot of different Python scripts that are there for you to get your tasks done easily. Right now, for example, we are using this random trips by Python script, and there are some other like many different Python script, right? So which can be used for different purposes, and you'll be able to see documentation of it time to time. I mean, on the Sumo documentation, or else also you can have a look at it. Let's say for random trips. So you type randomTrips.py and hyphen help, and that also should give you some more details about the input arguments that you can pass to this these scripts, right? So now we can move forward, right? So if you see, if you look at how these command line based scripts are run, now you have to type this random trips .py, and then network file. You need to type this manually, right? So you can't it doesn't provide you much support, right? Like the support that we got from using an IDE. So we are going to see whether we can do something similar, whether we can run these commands in a script based form, so that we can have much more control over the changes that we make, and also we can kind of have things nicely documented. So now the way that I'm going to do it is through Python scripts. So let's create a Python script. Let me call it as one demand generation.py. Right. So the first thing is that we need to make sure that our working directory is correctly set. So we have to use the OS library. So this is built-in installed with Python. So then let me type, uh, let's say, just type, let's say, in the current working directory. And then let me say print os.get cwd, and then let's execute this. Right, so when you execute it, you will see current working directory is this, which is obviously happens when we are in the working environment, and this should be it should give you the exact working directory that we are in. But it's always a good practice to kind of have things specified in your script. So therefore, I'm going to set the working directory. So let me say step 1, or rather step 0. This would be set up working directory. Right now, that I can do it by chdir change directory, and then pass this path. So let me pass this path. Let me comment out this, or rather I need them also. And if I run the script, save it and then run, so you get a syntax warning. Actually, I guess this script executed, but this gives you a warning saying that the \c is an invalid escape sequence, because sometimes \c or / whatever the character, like say for example \/ simple t is used to denote the tab. So those special characters, then it get confused with the folder path. So you need to give the you need to try to escape that character. So for that we can use another \, right? So I'll be using that in all the cases that I have, so that it's correct. So I'll save it and then I'll run it, so you don't get this error anymore. Right. So the next thing is we need to, what's the number one? Let's say general trips, right? Let's say random trips. So I'm creating a variable called random trips, right? And then I open brackets, and within quotes, I'll be executing, rather I'm typing the exact same command that I want to run through, or rather execute through the command prompt, right? So I'll type randomTrips.py and space, and you can keep on typing, but I would at this stage hit enter key, and I want to make sure that my code is more readable. So then the network file, let's say network, see if I can get it from here. Yes, net file. So it's not net file. That is from network cross junction. And .xml, and then again in space. So because see, each time if I put a space here, let's say that space has to be represented over here. Then the space has to represent over here, and then let me put enter again and then type validate. Right, so this is the one that I want to write. Then I can execute it, but it's always good to kind of format your code nicely. Now, for example, for that you can use AutoPrep 8. So if you haven't installed it with VS Code, you can just type AutoPrep 8 and install and activate it. Once you have it, you can right click on the screen, and then you can say format document, right? So it will nicely format the document for you. Yeah, so that's that. So now we need to execute this random trips variable. For that we need the support of another library called subprocess. Right, so again, this is installed built-in. So you can use subprocess, run, and then simply you can pass the variable. And if you run it like this, you get an error. To omit that error, you can say shell equals true. So with that, I think it's complete. To make sure that it's working fine, let me delete these two files which has been generated earlier. Fine, again it says I need to close this. Let's maybe try. Let me put this again. Right, so I have it. So now it says it can't find a root file, obviously because I have deleted it. But now let's run this. So see, okay, there's an error. Question network. Okay, there's an error. Okay, that's sorted. Yeah, so it's working now. So it created this particular files, and then if I reload this, now you see the error is gone, and you can run the simulation. Okay, change the settings, but vehicles grow constant size and zoom out, so then I can see it in larger size, right? All right, so now you see a lot of benefits of using this method, because now we can keep on adding stuff to this script, right? Because for example, if you even take random trips Python script, there are a lot of input arguments, right? So depending on use case, you can pass different input arguments to it, and also then we can kind of this is now in a proper documented form, right? So can add the comments, and this is executable multiple times. Once your script is there, you can execute this as many times as you want. And even so, if you do any changes to your network, right? Let's say you do some change to your network, and then what you have to do is simply run the script, because then it will because this command will get executed, so that you will get a updated root file, which is pointed to here. So then automatically the time that you spent unnecessarily on doing the same thing again and again, it can be cut off drastically and improve your productivity. Right, so that's about it for this video. If you think this content is useful, please consider subscribing to my channel, and we'll see you on another video. Thank you.